Hey Jenna, what's your favorite kind of ice cream?
Well, I really like cookies and cream, but my true favorite is the kind that cleans streams.
Of course it is. But tell me more, because there's a powerful story behind that ice cream.
So stick with me here. Ice cream comes from milk, which is produced by cows, and Lancaster County has more cows than any other county in the Chesapeake Bay Watershed. Both cows and streams are healthier on farms that have trees planted along the streams and a barn that provides shelter to the cows and also manages the runoff that might take manure into our streams. And that makes me healthier, even if I'm eating ice cream.
Ice cream and any local product that supports clean streams is important because unfortunately half of Lancaster County's 1,400 miles of streams are not healthy. They're not able to support basic bug life, and they're not safe for us to swim in or drink from.
The pollutants causing our streams to be unhealthy are sediment, nitrogen, and phosphorus. And Lancaster County has some of the highest levels of these nutrients and sediment in all of the Chesapeake Bay Watershed. These pollutants find their way into our streams from our land, from our backyards, our roads, our parking lots, and our farm fields. The way that we take care of our land directly impacts our streams as well as our climate. I'm Jenna Mitchell Beckett, Pennsylvania State Director at the Alliance for the Chesapeake Bay. Our mission is to work with communities, companies, and conservationists to improve the lands and waters that flow into the Chesapeake Bay Watershed. We're headquartered in Annapolis, Maryland, but our Pennsylvania office is located right here in Lancaster because there's so much work to be done to improve the ecosystems and streams right here.
And I'm Allyson Gibson with the Lancaster Clean Water Partners. My role is to facilitate the diverse and wide range of activities happening toward one common goal of clean and clear water by 2040. We are the backbone organization, and we exist so that everybody doing all of this amazing clean water work is going in a coordinated way.
We believe that we can meet our water quality goals and climate goals simultaneously while also improving quality of life in Lancaster. In order to accomplish this, we must all work together in new and inspiring ways.
Looking at the last few hundred years, we've dramatically changed the landscape of Lancaster County. We acknowledge that the Native Americans had land use practices, but they were minimal for thousands of years. Looking at a condensed timeline of land use changes over the last 300 years, we cleared the forest to make way for farms, but didn't create a conservation district until the 1950s. We initiated 2 industrial revolutions, but are only now dealing with the impacts of hundreds of mill dams that were built to use the water to generate the power for all of that work. It wasn't until 1972 that the Clean Water Act was signed into law. And we find ourselves playing catch-up, trying to address all of the climate and all of the water quality goals with a limited amount of time.
The same land use practices that have led to our unhealthy rivers also impact our climate. Lancaster County is severely deforested, as what was once part of Penn's Woods now remains just 15% forested. Trees are integral to groundwater recharge as they slow and soak up rainwater. And tree roots not only stabilize our stream banks, but also the climate by storing carbon. Lancaster, as I mentioned earlier, has more cows than any other county in the Chesapeake Bay Watershed. A single cow can produce 100 pounds of manure daily, which can cause severe water quality issues when not managed properly. Dairy cows are also the #1 source of methane in the United States, and methane is 25 times more potent than carbon dioxide at capturing heat in the atmosphere.
Lancaster County anticipates 100,000 more people by 2040. Growth must be managed well. Our circumstances are challenging, and if we don't, we will be in even more challenging circumstances come the next few years.
So, how can we work with you, the residents, businesses, and leaders of Lancaster County to keep the momentum building? You can take control as a consumer. Many products produced on Lancaster County farms are Many products produced on Lancaster County farms are purchased by large companies such as Walmart, Trader Joe's, Purdue, Hershey, and Turkey Hill Dairy. The Alliance has built partnerships with Turkey Hill Dairy and Hershey to support the farms that supply to them with their conservation goals. These companies are investing in this work because of pressure from their consumers and shareholders. This means that you have power as a consumer to request a higher level of sustainability from the companies you love. Ask them what they're doing and share your expectations. You can create change within our supply chains.
Over the last 5 years, the Lancaster Clean Water Partners have increased the cooperation among many partner organizations across the county, and everyone has been part of it, and everyone has been able to scale up what they have been able to accomplish. The amount of dollars coming in for clean water work in Lancaster are now in the tens of millions rather than the tens of thousands, one grant at a time that we were used to. We're feeling that shift that's happening. We are thinking and acting bigger. We are going for bigger funding and bigger projects that give us bigger results. All of that is thanks to the motivated community members across Lancaster County that are fueling this collaborative work.
And with this growth, we have an opportunity to rebuild our native landscapes while we preserve what we have and construct new infrastructure. That kind of collaborative approach is what's happening right now in Lancaster. Local homeowners and companies such as Eurofins, Oak Tree Development, Rock Lidditz, Hempfield Rec Center, and Case New Holland are just a few of the leaders stepping up to bring back our native landscapes.
We encourage you to evaluate your home for green space, for green infrastructure, while promoting biodiversity, clean water, and a healthy climate. The Lancaster Clean Water Partners has so many organizations, just like the Alliance, and many others that are here tonight, that are experts in the field. So when you do those evaluations, if you need some help, go to lancastercleanwaterpartners.com and you can find lots of information on those local experts.
Sorry, Allyson.
You're good.
Get involved in your community, volunteer and donate to local organizations, attend your municipal meetings, talk with your neighbors, and be a leader.
We believe in our ability to achieve these goals. Lancaster can be a better place where we envision thousands of trees planted on our streams, within our neighborhoods, on businesses and schools, and within our own homes.
We envision farms that are both bettering the environment and thriving economically, that are supported by responsible and engaged supply chains. We see a future with streams that we can safely swim, fish, and kayak in, and land that provides bountiful habitat for wildlife throughout the county.
We all live in one system. That system is as simple and as essential as the water cycle. What goes up will come down.
And when the water comes down, it connects us as members of a watershed and as part of a community. In Lancaster, we like to function as a community for success, interconnected with one another from the sky to the streams.
So cheers to clean water and a healthy climate.